Do you ever get really nervous and need to fidget with something, play with something with your hands to calm down? Well, I have a solution that might help you. Hi, my name's Tish. I'm one of the board members of Brain Injury Austin, and I'm also the chairperson of the Joy Committee. We take care of running both in-person and virtual meetings, locating speakers for meetings, and just anything else we think will bring people joy. And in one of those meetings, on the fourth Tuesday at 12 noon, I try to bring a show and tell every week, or every month. Today, Rolando has asked me to share it with you. It's a sensory toolbox, also known as a calm down box. So when I get antsy or angry or just any big emotions, I need something to do with my hands. Otherwise, I will find myself in the kitchen eating something, and I don't want to do that. So I saw this on Jessica McCabe's YouTube channel, How to ADHD, and I thought it was perfect. So everything in the calm down box, with the exception of just one or two items, came from Dollar Tree. So everything is very inexpensive. This box, I've got it a little bit overloaded, but it has a locking top that's already attached. So it's just grab and go. Today, I'm here in front of Emancipet waiting on my service dog to have surgery, and I brought it with me because I knew I was going to be nervous and upset. Well, not upset, but nervous. So what's in my box? Well, different textures, because sometimes I want a soft texture, sometimes I want a bumpy one. It's just what you put in your box is totally up to you, what you like. So I have a little plushie. This little plushie I used to carry on my backpack that I wore everywhere, but now he's in my box. If you're of a certain age, you know immediately what this is, except it's a teeny tiny smaller version of it. Yes, the Slinky. It's a real Slinky. It's a real branded Slinky. And it still makes that cool sound. And it can still get tangled up in everything. So it's a lot of fun. That's the other thing about the things in this box. They're fun for me, and if I can have fun in the midst of big emotions or anxiety or worry, it can kind of shift the energy and help my nervous system to re-regulate. I have a sensory bottle that I made myself, and I love to shake this thing up and just stare at it. I can use this for meditation if I'm traveling, or like today, I'm in Austin where I don't normally live. It has glitter in it, so the light catches it, and it's very conducive to meditation. I can also use it as a timer. Because I don't like transitions. And so I can say, all right, I've been working for 20 minutes, and now I get a break for as long as it takes the glitter to settle. And in this particular little bottle, it's only about 5 minutes. But sometimes 5 minutes is all it takes to catch your breath, reset your mind, and get ready to start something else. These are especially helpful if you study, if you do a lot of paperwork, really anything. Moving from morning routine to afternoon routine. That's hard for me. Moving from cleaning, doing chores and things like that to doing actual work. That's even harder. So I have one of these. Along the same lines, I have Goofy Gooey Slime. And this too has glitter in it. And it's a really interesting texture that I love to squeeze. It's so fun. And my little granddaughter Cleo comes over and we just have a blast. So if you have little kids and you make your sensory box really really fun, you may want to hide it before they come over. Cleo likes this stuff so much she got some in her Easter bag. Okay. 2 sets of Crayola clay, Play-Doh. But here's the thing. Remember I said it's sensory. So Play-Doh by itself, okay, yeah, it's sensory. It's colors, that's visual. It's smooth, that's tactile. But I did something else. I took this and I said, neon green, what smell can that be? It's stress relief. So I put stress relief essential oil in my Play-Doh. So that now when I play with my Play-Doh, it smells good. And that scent is immediately calming. And it brings certain memories to the front that are happy memories. So I have stress relief in this one. And this one was a no-brainer. It's purple. What do you think I put in it? If you said lavender, you are correct. And Dollar Tree has many colors of this. They don't carry essential oils, at least not in Lockhart. But essential oils these days are pretty easy to come by if you live near a Walmart or a Target, any of those big box places, or you can just do what I do, order them off Amazon. So again, sensory. Want to try to activate as many senses as possible into a calming mood so that our whole entire nervous system will regulate. I don't know if you guys can tell, my hands are shaking. They have been all morning since I dropped off Cody. So, and then I have another little plushie. He's a little bit bigger, so I can, squeeze him and slap him, and, he's my favorite when I'm on the angry side of upset. So he takes it all for me. And then the last thing I have is I have a little miniature journal. I ordered these from Amazon a super long time ago. I didn't realize, because hey, I've had a brain injury and numbers are hard for me. I didn't realize that I was ordering 10 at once. So I've had these. You maybe just get a spiral one at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Anyway, I like to draw. I like to write. Maybe I'll make a list of gratitude. Maybe I'll write a Dear John letter with why I'm so pissed off at you. Maybe not. Who knows? But it's here because writing for me is very active and cathartic, and well, the best way to say it is the way Rick Warren said it. I went to a summit there, a recovery summit at his church at Saddleback, and in the midst of his sermon, he says, thoughts disentangle through the lips and the fingertips. So make sure you're either talking to someone or writing. And that was, like, I don't remember anything else from that conference. Except that. And if you don't know who Rick Warren is, he's the guy who wrote The Purpose-Driven Life. And then there were a whole bunch of other purpose-driven books written after that he wrote. But that was the one that started everything. Thoughts disentangle when they pass through the lips or the fingertips. So what are we doing? Fingertips. What are we doing? Fingertips. Now, if you've got somebody with you that you trust not to mess up your sensory box, you could talk to them while you're playing with your sensory items to process. By the way, I made this and discovered, I should have known this, plastic is a petroleum and so is the oil that I put the glitter in. So every day it leaks a little bit more. Be careful if you're going to make one of those, you got to be careful. Speaking of making one of those, we have figured out a recipe for making these that doesn't leak and is beautiful. And we're going to have an art night webinar virtually in a couple months. So make sure that you're also following the Brain Injury Austin Instagram or Facebook page so you can get updates on that. Because I'm telling you, these things are helpful. All right. So I'm putting all my toys back. I'll probably get them out again in a little bit, but I figure I'll do some writing now. I still have several hours before Cody gets to go home, and I can't really go anywhere without him. I tried walking to McDonald's, and they messed up my breakfast, and that was no fun. So anyway, sensory box. Sensory calm down box. It can be little. This one is maybe about 10 inches. 10 inches. Or it can be big. You could have a whole toy box of fun stuff in there. The point is, it needs to be available when you are emotionally, nervous system is dysregulated from emotions, or a situation that's really got a lot of things a lot of wheels going that you can't really control. So thank you, Rolando, for letting me share this. And if you would like more information about Brain Injury Austin, follow us on Instagram or Facebook, and be sure to like and subscribe to Rolando's page if you're just now seeing this, his page. He's got great stuff on it. Bye-bye.